Hey, Mr. Willis here, and I'm going to take a moment to show you how to sign in to your GCMS Google account. And in this case, I'm going to use a Windows computer that has Google Chrome installed. What you're going to see is very similar if you were to sign in on a Mac. Signing on a Chromebook is a little bit different, so I'm going to do a separate video for the Chromebook. And I will say, when you do this, I do highly recommend that you use the Google Chrome browser. You can get it on Windows and Mac. It's a solid browser, it's free, and installing is not too hard at all. So I'm on one where I have already signed into my Mr. Willis Google account, but I want to add a student account. I'm doing it this way because I know a lot of you at home might have, like, your parents have already signed in a Google account or something like that, a Gmail, whatever. And so this way you can kind of add yours, keep your stuff separate, and I just want you to see all the screens you're going to see as you log in and do that. So I'm going to start by clicking on the very top picture of myself, not the one that's a little lower down here, like actually in the web page, the one that's kind of up in the very top of Chrome. And so I click that, and you'll see these are people that are, like, it's already got me logged in. These are some other accounts that we have logged in right now, and I'm going to go ahead and add a new account. And in this case, I'm going to add my daughter Lucy, so I'll go ahead and type in her name, and hey, we'll pick out a bunny for her. She likes rabbits. And then this is optional. If you want, you can have it make a desktop shortcut just for, like, your Google account on your desktop. I'm not going to do that right now. I like to keep my desktop clean, but please feel free to do that. And then you will hit add, and that kind of gets you ready to start. Now, when you see this screen, don't click on the big Get Started button. Actually, click on this one right here, because we've already made that Google account for you, so you don't have to do the whole startup process. So I'm just going to click right here where it says already a Chrome user, let's sign in, and then it is ready for you to go ahead and get signed in. So when it asks for your email, that is your GCMS username, which in this case, it's for pretty much everybody, it's last name dot first name at gcmsk12.org. And yeah, it looks like an email, even though some of you, if you're in grades like 3, 4, 5, you may not actually have email turned on. But when you get a little bit older, we will turn it on, and so that's why it already looks like an email address right now. Do make sure you put in the gcmsk12.org part. A lot of people forget that because the Chromebooks we have at school fill in that part for you, okay? But at home, it's probably not going to do that. So I'm going to get all that in, click on Next. Then when it says give me your password, I'm going to go ahead and type in her password. And of course, this is something you don't want to just hand out to anybody. And if you ever have trouble with your password, please contact me and I can help you out with that. Once you are kind of logged in there, the first screen you're going to see is this one where it says link your Chrome data to this account. So when you see this the first time, go ahead and hit this white button. It says link data, okay? And then this blue one says you want to turn on the sync. You hit yes, I'm in. And then what this does is, if you look up in the top right, you see how there's some, like, little pictures starting to appear? Those are some of, like, the Chrome extensions that we have installed in order to kind of help you do everything that you need to do. So there's a number of things up here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but, like, if you click the thing that looks like a waffle, there's a number of your Google apps that will appear here that you can use. Also, if you look up here, one of these extensions you might kind of recognize, because we have this button on the computers at school. That's how you get to Clever. I am going to click on this one because there's one thing you got to do the first time. So the first time you click on Clever, you'll get a screen that looks like this, where it says, instead of already having, like, GCMS here, you might just have to type it in. Just type in GCMS and it'll find us real quick. You know, going to go to GCMS Elementary because that's where Lucy goes to school. And once you've done that, if you're signed in with your Google account, all you got to do is just hit log in with Google. And you've already signed that in, right? So it's not like you have to type everything in again. And you see Lucy's into her Clever page and has got all the stuff she needs. So hopefully that helps you as you're just getting stuff logged in, get started. As always, any questions that you have, you may contact me. My email, willis.walker@gcmsk12.org, or you can contact me through Remind. Just look up Mr. Willis and Remind, and you can find me that way. So have a great day.